Check, check. Math, week 16, topic 7.6, equations and story problems. Hello, today in math, we will be writing equations out of story problems. SP is story problems. Story problems are word problems that deal with how numbers increase or decrease using an equation which demonstrates how a number is either growing or decreasing, increasing or decreasing. Now, in this story problem, I am going to create an equation, and on top is my equation. Follow along with the equation and see if you can form the pattern of how the story problem fits into this equation. Billy has 10 hats. Billy was given 4 hats by Kendra. How many hats does Billy have now? Now let's confirm and analyze our equation to understand the story problem. If we look at the numbers, we can confirm that the number 10, 4 are all included in the story problem. Billy has 10 hats. There's my beginning equation, 10. Billy was given 4 hats by Kendra. There's the 4 hats given by Kendra. 10, and they were given 4 hats. Now my new total will be at the end, resulting in 14. All my numbers check in, so this equation works. This equation fits with the story problem. Now let's come up with our own story problem. We'll use the same examples for the number 10. 10 plus 21. Here we just wrote an equation. Now we have to create a story problem. So let's create a story problem. 10 bears were sitting in the park. 10 bears were sitting in the park. Now here, I am showing that I am adding. I'm adding 21 bears. 10 bears were sitting in the park. 21 more bears joined them. 21 more bears joined them. These are the same values. These are both numbers and they're both bears. 10 bears and then 21 bears. 10 bears and then 21 bears. 10 bears were sitting in the park. 21 more bears joined them. How many bears do I have? How many bears are now in the park? And here's my equation. Now we want to confirm. Does my story problem include all the variables in the equation? There's 10 plus 21. 10 increasing by 21. Well, first, there were 10 bears. Once upon a time, there were 10 bears. And then 21 bears joined them. There it is. And then 21 bears joined them. How many bears are now in the park? Now we can answer the question. 10 plus 21 is 31. You can also create a number line if you'd like, but for this unit, we'll only be focusing on writing equations out of story problems. Now let's see if we can make an equation out of a story problem. So now I'm going to write an equation. Just so that we can practice this again, I'm just going to change the number. Let's say 15. 10 bears were sitting in the park. 15 more bears joined them. How many bears are now in the park? Now I have to write an equation. Once upon a time, there were 10 bears. 10 bears were sitting in the park. 15 more bears joined them. That means 15 bears came and sat with my original 10. I make my addition sign. How many bears joined them? 15. 10 bears were sitting in the park. There's my 10. 10 bears. 15 more bears joined them. 15 more bears joined them. How many bears are now in the park? 25. And I can just add. 15 plus 10 is 25. Let's practice some more.